First of all, Phil, like, what do you make of this? I mean, you were there for 3 decades. We've never seen anything like this. What's your reaction? How's Las Vegas reacting to this?
You know, everybody's pretty much in shock, Brian. Thanks for having me, by the way. When I saw this video, I was just disgusted. I ride that very route myself 3 or 4 times a week. And I recognized the area, and I saw where he was going, and I'm in that very same spot. But, you know, the level of depravity that it took to commit this, it speaks a lot to the people who did this. You know, the driver, number one, they switched places later, and then you know, you touched on it earlier, their behavior has to be explained to some extent, but it starts at home. They're not raised like this. It starts at home, and that's where it goes wrong, and it's they just spiral out of control, especially at this age. To commit a crime like this, so heinous at this age. I'm not surprised about the tattoos on the face, and I'm not surprised about the lengthy juvenile history.
Yeah, I found that so interesting, the tattoo on the face, and then what Vanessa was able to report, that there's a long criminal history with at least one of these guys, the driver. And I've covered these cases in juvenile court where these kids get a slap on the wrist for violent crimes, and we don't know what his are yet, but it's long, Vanessa said, the rap sheet. They get a slap on the wrist, and this isn't just like, you know, stealing a candy bar. I mean, these kids do awful things, and they get right back out because they're juveniles. I mean, how do we fix that, Phil?
You know, that's a tough question, because everybody wants to not coddle, but go much easier on youthful offenders. But by the time they get this age, it's too late to try and rehabilitate them in the new age way that everybody's trying to do right now. That doesn't work. I mean, these charges, I'm sure, involve violent crimes, serious property crimes. Once a teenager has gotten to the level of criminal behavior that these two guys got, that's pretty much the way they're going to live the rest of their lives. And hopefully these two will be living that life in prison.
And we heard the statement from the family of, I believe it was the passenger, saying, you know, essentially don't listen to the media, you know, the truth will prevail. Is there any chance, Phil, that, I mean, could it be the wrong kids that they arrested? Or I say kids, we know these aren't kids anymore. They're, you know, 17 years old or so. But could they maybe have gotten the wrong one based on that family statement? Or do you think that maybe it's like the parents are in denial? Or what do you make of that?
Yeah, absolutely. These are the guys 100%. There's no doubt about that. The evidence is there. It's overwhelming. The families are reacting like families do. You know, when their kids get in trouble, oh, no, that's not my son. That's not my daughter. They couldn't possibly do something like that. But the reality is going to hit them as soon as the proceedings start and all the evidence is revealed, because there's going to be much more evidence come forward as a result of this investigation. And I can tell you, my former coworkers in there are relentless, and they're going to dig up every piece of evidence that they can to document the authenticity of that video, number one, that they were the ones in that vehicle, number two, and that there was also another series of incidents, criminal incidents, that happened before Mr. Probst was hit and killed.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, especially when it moves to adult court, where we'll be able to see the records and hear exactly what's going on. It won't be so secretive. Phil Ramos, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.